Hey, I hope you are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about the 6 books I'm looking forward to being released in 2021. One of these books are already released, they released this month, but I still thought I'd include them anyways. The first book I'm going to mention today is the one that is already out. It was released on February 9th, and that is The Gilded Ones. It is about a 16-year-old girl named Dika who lives in fear of the blood ceremony, which will determine whether or not she will become a member of her village. If the blood runs red, she will be accepted by the rest of the village. If it runs gold, she will face a consequence worse than death. When she discovers that gold blood runs through her veins, she is approached by a stranger who offers her a choice, whether to stay and accept her fate, or to flee and fight for the emperor alongside those who share the same blood as her. So you can kind of gather that she's probably going to flee. I haven't picked this up yet, even though it is out, but I will be having it in my next order. Also, I really like the colour of the cover. I don't have a book this colour, so I think it will look really nice in my collection. The second book, which is one I'm very excited for, and it comes out in about 6 days, and it is a sequel to a book that I rated 5 stars at the beginning of the year, so I have very high hopes for this, and it is Good Girl, Bad Blood, which is a sequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and it is by Holly Jackson, so I'm very looking forward to that. It is coming out on March 2nd. The main protagonist is Pippa, who after the first book has now released a podcast. She promised that her crime solving days were over, but she ends up having to break that promise when someone who she knows goes missing and the police aren't doing anything about it. As she goes to try and solve the disappearance of this person, she discovers more and more dark secrets that the town holds. So yeah, I really enjoyed the first book, so I'm really hoping that I enjoyed the second one just as much. The third book I'm going to mention is coming out on April 6th, and it is The Infinity Court. The whole concept for this book is something that I really love. I love anything to do with the afterlife and things like that. So it is about an 18-year-old girl called Nami who has graduated from high school, and she is on her way to a party, but she is murdered before she gets there. When she wakes up, she finds herself in a place called Infinity, which is where the human consciousness goes after the body dies. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading that to find out the approach they're going to go with the afterlife, and yeah, I just think it's really cool. This next book is something that I'm really looking forward to. If you know me, you know I love anything witchy, and this book I think it's just going to be so good. It is out on April 20th, and it is called Witches Steeped in Gold. So this book is a Jamaican fantasy, and it is about 2 enemy witches who have to form a deadly alliance to defeat a common enemy. So I think that's going to be a really good read. Just by the synopsis alone has me interested. I absolutely love the cover of this one. So the 5th book I'm going to mention comes out on June 1st, and that is Ace of Spades. It takes place in Nivea's private academy, where money pays the hallways and the students are no less than perfect, until anonymous texter Ace reveals 2 students' darkest secrets. It is a thriller, so I'm always on board for a good thriller book. Yeah, I think this one could be really good. The last book is probably my most favourite cover, and it is coming out September 7th, and it is Empire of the Vampire. So it has been 27 years since the last sunrise, and vampires have waged war against humanity. The main protagonist is Gabriel de Leon. Gabriel de Leon. You wouldn't think I did French in school. And he is a silver saint, so he is a member of the Brotherhood dedicated to protect the realm and the church against vampires. Imprisoned by the monsters he vowed to destroy, he is forced to now tell his story. So I love a good vampire book. So yeah, they are the 6 books that I am most looking forward to be released in 2021. Let me know down in the comments what books you are looking forward to getting. So yeah, that will be all for me. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.